For years, visa restrictions have limited the movement of people across Africa. In many cases, Africans find it easier to travel to Europe or Asia than to neighboring African countries. The process often involves visitations to embassies, high visa application stage, and sometimes long waiting periods. These barriers had direct economic consequences. Limited movement of people affect trade, investments, and tourism. When travel is difficult, businesses struggle to expand across borders, and tourists choose destinations where entry is simple and predictable. But all that is changing now. Africa is gradually moving towards a more open system of movement, and recent policy decisions suggest that our governments are beginning to recognize the economic costs of keeping their borders closed. Recently, Togo announced a 30-day visa-free entry for all African nationals. It was also around this time that Nigeria introduced a similar 30-day visa-free access for Rwanda citizens. These are not isolated policies. They are part of a growing pattern. At the beginning of this year, 5 countries, which are Rwanda, Seychelles, the Gambia, Kenya, and Benin, adopted open visa policies. Togo's new policy places it within this group, making it the 6th country allowing visa-free travel for all African travelers. Although Nigeria's approach is more restrictive, it's also significant. The introduction of visa-free access for Rwandans is part of its bilateral relationship with the country. Also, the country's earlier efforts to expand its immigration to electronic visa systems shows an attempt to simplify entry processes. However, high visa fees continue to limit the full potential of these reforms. Evidence from across the continent shows that visa liberalization produces good economic results. Countries with more open policies tend to experience stronger tourism growth. For example, Seychelles operates a visa-free system and has built a tourism sector that contributes up to 20% to its economy. In contrast, Nigeria's tourism only contributes 12%. Meanwhile, the implications go beyond just tourism. The African Continental Free Trade Area, or AfCFTA, is built on the idea of a single market. Launched in 2021 and involving 54 countries, AfCFTA is now the largest free trade area in the world by number of participating countries. Its potential is so enormous that it's projected to increase Africa's total GDP by $450 billion.